Yo, my people, Mill CK back in the cut. Oh, that was a bit close. Pre-match prediction time. Blackpool versus Millwall. Don't know what the fuck their ground's called. Couldn't give a fuck. Breaking news just dropped from the club. I will show you now. Oliver Burke has signed on loan from Sheffield United until the end of the season. Now, it was no surprise that Millwall really and truly had no option other than to dip into the market and find a forward player. I don't know why, but I'm a bit excited about this signing. I can't remember the last time I've seen the geezer play. I don't know if I've really seen much of the geezer play. But now I'm going to get my chance to. He's at my club. I'm going to be able to keep a close eye on him. I'm going to be able to see what he brings to the table. But we needed a body. Obviously, this is pre-match prediction for Blackpool, so I'm going to get straight into it. Obviously, the loss against Nottingham Forest, last weekend was tinged by 2 injuries to Tom Bradshaw, who is out for 6 months. So that is his season done, finished. Thanks for coming. See you later. See you next year. Have that for signing a new contract. You can't. Devastated about that. Absolutely devastated for Bradders. He was a man on form. He was flying. And he got rewarded with a new contract. But unfortunately, the game after, 2 days later after signing that contract, boom, he fucks up his knee. Whether it's an ACL, we don't know the full extent just yet. But obviously, wishing Bradders a speedy and healthy recovery. Shea Ojo followed suit not too long later. Ankle injury. Jumped for the ball. Came down, landed funny. 10 weeks he's out for. Not sure if we sent him back to Liverpool or if we plan to send him back to Liverpool. That remains to be seen. But with it only being 10 weeks, I would imagine that he will stay around with the Lions. So inevitably, Mill had to dip into the transfer market. They had to sign or get a sign in. Oliver Burke is your man. Let's find out a little bit about Ollie Burke. Played for Nottingham Forest from 2014 to 2016 in his senior career, playing 25 games, scoring 16 goals. Went on loan to Bradford in 2015, making 2 appearances. He then went to RB Leipzig in Germany from 2016 to 2017, playing 25 games, scoring 2 goals. He then joined West Brom from 2017 to 2020, playing 20 games, scoring no goals. Went on loan to Celtic in 2019, playing 14 times, scoring 4 goals. Went on loan to Spain in 2019 to 2020 to Alaves on loan, playing 31 games, scoring 1 goal. And then in 2020, West Brom sold him to Sheffield United, where he's played 28 games, scoring 1 fucking goal. Aged 24, right winger or striker. That is his positions. 6'2", so a bit of a target man. Goals to games ratio is piss poor. I'm really hoping he can come in and score some fucking goals for us. But by the looks of it, he doesn't score too many goals. He's played 28 times since 2020 for Sheffield United. Scoring 1 goal. The goal return isn't good, isn't great. Am I looking forward to seeing what he brings? I mean, yeah. Did we have a choice? No. The injuries, unfortunate. Mill had bids rejected for Louis Sibley from Derby, who have flat out said no. There was another one from some foreign team who flat out said no. So we've obviously had to get and go for other targets. He, Oliver Burke, being one of them, has agreed. He said that the manager was a massive part in coming to the den. So welcome, Oliver Burke. Now let's get on to Blackpool. Last time we played Blackpool, we beat them 2-1. We struggled. They were down to 10 men. Then they took the lead 1-0. We fought back to get the win. Wasn't a great performance. I remember the game. It wasn't a game to shout home about. let's have a look at the recent head-to-head. So obviously last time out beating Blackpool 2-1 at the Den. The last time before that, obviously we beat them 3-0 and that was in League 1. At Blackpool's Gaff, the last time we drew 1-1 in League 1. And in the Championship before that, they beat us 1-0. So it's going to be a very, very interesting game. Oliver Burke, I believe, may have signed in time to join up with the squad tomorrow. If not, then we've got to rely on the young players. Is it a case of going old school with the one striker up top in Benik Aphobes? It's probably going to look that way. Probably going to go for a five-man midfield just to shore it up a little bit, be a bit defensive. Gary Rowett, defensive fucking masterclasses, never attacks, never wants to fucking push for a game or push for a win. I am going to say we're going to win this game. I don't know why. I got a feeling that we need to bounce back with the one striker going old school. You never know. You might find a way to play 4-4-2 or something dumb like that. I'm going to go with a 2... I'll go 2-1 again. But I believe Blackpool will score. But I believe that we will be a bit far too superior for them with championship knowledge and know-how, even though you'd think that in previous games we would have that championship know-how and shit and be able to get through games, but obviously not. Look at the weekend, losing 1-0 in the 90th minute. You can't lose games in the 90th minute. I would have happily taken a draw, but to lose in the 90th minute, I will not accept that again. Hopefully the boys have learned from that and we can kick on and kick forward. Now is the time. I've said it time and time again. I'm sick and tired of repeating myself. But now, if you really want to make a charge for the playoffs, now is the time to start putting a run of games together, a run of wins together, and getting that form, getting into that green patch, getting into that form. And now's the time, because if you want to do a late charge is never always guaranteed. You're always trying to gain ground while we're still maybe, I think it's something like 5 points behind. Let's get into the run now. Let's give it a good go. Let's get behind the boys. Fuck Gary Rowett. I'm finished. I'm fuck supporting that guy anymore. I'm just going to try and support the team best I can. I'm not really going to mention or try not to mention too much on Gary Rowett anymore. You know my views and opinions on this geezer. I feel like he's holding us back. I don't feel like he's kicked us on or made us evolve any better than what Neil Harris, a position that Neil Harris had us in. Let me know your thoughts and your feelings in the comments below. Oliver Burke has signed for Millwall. That is the key news here this afternoon in this pre-match prediction. But as I say, I'm going 2-1 to the Lions up in Millwall CK. Please smash the subscribe button. I'm on the road to 100 subs before the end of the season. So if you could share this, smash the like button also. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Help me grow the channel. All much love and appreciated. Smash the bell so you know when I upload again next. And as I say, I've been Millwall CK and I'm out. Peace. Lions!